Hi Tim Crown, how na day waiting they happen waiting they solve. Welcome back to our channel. Okay guys, make we first play small music before we even talk about coronavirus. Here we have Fino. Also Guy May is the title.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Fino right there. Here they said 4,500 Nigerian musicians to get 11,000 Naira each as coronavirus relief fund from COSON. So COSON said that since the beginning of the pandemic and the eventual lockdown of some states, board members have received calls from many artists who are desperate for any kind of assistance as they have been affected by the pandemic. So they are helping out by giving 11,000 Naira. What do you think about that? I saw some comments, okay, saying, are you kidding me? You're giving these people 11,000 Naira. To do what? For how long? For how many days is it going to take these people to spend the money? Personally, I understand that it's not easy. And artists, most especially, need help because some of them, they live on what they have. No shows, nothing. If this goes for 3 months, they're going to make do of what they have for 3 months. It's going to be difficult for a lot of artists. But can 11,000 do much? Let's talk about that in the comment section below. Coronavirus is becoming serious in Nigeria. But the good news is, there have been a couple of people recovering. That is good news. I mean, it's Nigeria and people are recovering. But social distancing, no, it's not possible. Why? There is no food. Even you've seen the videos. We've seen the videos all over social media of people sharing food on the streets. Nobody in these videos is obeying social distancing rule. Okay, which is like six feet away from each other. It's not even possible in Lagos. We don't even know who's more dangerous. Is it the security guys that are supposed to protect you, or coronavirus, or hunger? We don't even know which one to run away from anymore. It's just so sad hearing all this news coming from Nigeria. However, the president might extend the lockdown because of the new cases that's been reported every day. Guys, let us move on to the next one. Here we have Naira Marley. You remember in my last video I talked about Naira Marley and other people that attended Funke Akindele's birthday party. I think our husband was the one celebrating the birthday anyways, but they were arrested, charged to court. During Naira Marley's court case, I saw pictures, videos on social media, like even the press, the policemen, everybody, nobody obeyed the rule of social distancing. The reason why they arrested, Funke Akindele and the husband, even Naira Marley and other, like nobody obeyed this rule and they weren't arrested. So what is the point? And I think that's why they have to quickly release them or withdraw the case, settle out of court. Now, why we are still talking about this Naira Marley's case and people disobeying the social distancing rule and all that, guess what just happened? The Accountant General of the Federation Office caught fire. Can you imagine?
Oh my God, Treasury House is on fire and the Nigerians, they can't do anything about it. Oh my goodness. Our national resources going.
I've been talking about this in my videos. This money that's been donated to the government to fight coronavirus. In fact, as we speak, they are somewhere sharing the money. And that is their motive, to burn every evidence that shows that this money was paid into this social place or this amount was paid into. That is their plan.
Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 stamattina mi sono alzato.
Even though the minister came and said, you know what, everything is fine. You guys don't have to worry. I mean, the documents, everything, they are still intact. I still don't believe it. You can't tell me it's going to be fine. Who did that? Oh, they said it's air conditioner. The air conditioner spark. Something happened and it sparked and it caught fire. Why now? Why now? Why that particular office that has those documents? These are questions begging for answers. They are playing politics with people's life. You're supposed to use this money for this, but no. Now that embezzlement, now you want chop. I've said it before. The billionaires are looking for favors. Why donate to the federal government when you can do it on your own? Use your billions to help regular people on the street, but they wouldn't do it because everybody wants something out of this. This is being used as a business strategy. This is a business, guys, for the politicians, for the business owners who are donating billions of naira, for everybody. This is like a means for them, to get favors. And that's what everybody's doing. The Oyo State government was down with coronavirus, and after 6 days or something, came back to tell us that he fought coronavirus with carrots, black seed oil, honey, vitamin C. Now, there's this guy, Honorable Sheriff, posted this, or sponsored this rather. He said here, congratulations, sir, on your COVID-19 negative results. Congratulations. Then you spend money on something like this, and I'm sure they print a flyer. I have a video of Burna Boy, angrily reacting to this news about the Accountant General's office.
Hello. You see the new one? Accountant General office don't catch fire. Finance office don't catch fire. You see how they don't disburse funds. Fire don't catch. Yes, but everything will happen for Nigeria. Nigerians deserve them. Yeah, I talk them so. And I deserve them because to say we the youths or you now we did this Twitter and whatever, if you use that same energy.
Even Femi Fani-Kayo, they said, explain how you distributed 2 trillion naira to the poor. We need names. How you arrive at your database and the demographic spread. NAS to federal government. We have the records. They are with Accountant General, Minister of Finance. You finish up by saying 9 hours later, Office of the Accountant General is engulfed by fire. Isn't that a shame? That is a serious shame. Now, speaking about those people donating to the federal government, here is a message from an apostle.
Any Nigeria that will go and give federal government money, go and collect it. Go and collect it. We not send you. Now you're good, now go kill you. If I go on my knee to pray. If you carry money, go give government. May they take help people for Nigeria. Then your good night go kill you. Then your company go close.
And Nigerians don't even know the enemies. Some Nigerians don't even know the enemies. They don't even know who they are fighting. They don't know what is going on. They just know that they are at home. Now, there's a private individual, a philanthropist, who feel like, helping people to solve these hunger problems. And guess what some Nigerians, some ingrates are saying? Let's watch.
Nigerians so make we chop, make we they put us for us, they don't give us anything. We did for us for so many weeks now. Men are sweating they give Nigerians so men are sham, nothing there inside though.
Nobody's going anywhere. I got me, madam.
I don't really blame them. This is because of the situation they find themselves in. This is because of the mentality. The situation in Nigeria is being tackled, but still, there's a problem of hunger. A serious problem of hunger. I remember I said that Nigeria Customs Service, are willing to give Nigerians 150 trucks of rice, that they're willing to give it to Nigerians. But the Controller General is saying that these things are poisoned, that they shouldn't even try to go ahead and share it to the people, because these rice are dangerous. That's why they seized it. That anybody who eats the rice is risking their own life, that their health is at risk. That why would the federal government think about doing something like this, sharing seized rice?
Of rice. So any rice you see on the street that is not produced in Nigeria is smuggled. Imported rice is poisonous. One is that there's no rice, imported rice, that comes into this country that has not spent minimum of 5 years in the silos. Two is that a chemical must have been added to it to sustain its own freshness, and that chemical is harmful. Thirdly, when you see the bag, that has been rebagged and then a new date is given, is false. It's false. They do that in Benin Republic, they do that on high sea. They change the bag and then give it a new date. And that's what we consume here. And when you end up with colon cancer.
What do you think about this? Let me know your thought in the comment section below. I believe that the federal government could afford this if they really want to do it. Because after all, now their mates, they do it for another country. After all, Rwanda is giving to their people this. Look at bag of rice. It's not, these ones, they are not seized. Or bag of rice, oil, and everything. Guys, let us move on to the next one. Remember, in my last video, we talked about Chinese visiting Nigeria to help fight the coronavirus pandemic. I think 15 Chinese. What are they doing in Nigeria? That's my point. What are these people doing in Nigeria? Has it become so severe in Nigeria that we can't even contain it? People are recovering. What is the point? For once, the government should appreciate their own doctors. Nigerian government should, for once, appreciate their own doctors, equip them, pay them well, encourage them. Why go out to get help? Who is advising the federal government, for crying out? For God's sake. Guys, if you have a different opinion about this, about Chinese visiting Nigeria, let me know in the comment section below, but I'm totally against it. Alright guys, article said Nigeria is yet to see worst effects of coronavirus, which I agree with. Now his point is that even though we are able to win the fight against coronavirus, that this pandemic is going to leave a serious damage, like a serious dent in the economy, because there's going to be recession after that because of the amount of money that's being spent towards it. Hunger is going to kill a lot of people, so this is going to create serious damage to the economy. Okay guys, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thank you once again. Until see you next time. Peace.